Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to do topic 14 of paper 2, that is cytoplasmic inheritance, and here we will also do sex linked, sex influenced and sex limited characters. So first we will see what is cytoplasmic inheritance. It is the inheritance of characters controlled by genes present in cytoplasm, controlled by genes present in cytoplasm rather than genes on chromosome. Example, in which organelle of cytoplasm you can see genes such as, for example, you can see it in mitochondria, that is mitochondrial genes. So this is what cytoplasmic inheritance is. Now what are the characteristics, feature of cytoplasmic inheritance? Characteristics, features of cytoplasmic inheritance. The first one is reciprocal differences. So the characters which are governed by cytoplasmic inheritance invariably exhibit marked difference in reciprocal crosses in F1. They generally show marked difference, matlab so much difference, marked difference in reciprocal crosses in F1. Second character is maternal effects. As this is governed by cytoplasm, so what happens? These maternal effects, it can be seen because because there is more contribution of cytoplasm to zygote by female parent, or whenever, suppose in humans, the females are who take care of babies in their womb, so more part of cytoplasm is of female as compared to male, because male have just certain small part of cytoplasm, that is of sperm. So ovum contributes more part to cytoplasm when compared to sperm. So as this happens, so in cytoplasmic inheritance you will see that maternal effect, that is mother's effect or mother's characters, can be seen in cytoplasmic inheritance. So this is what maternal effects is. Now moving on. To third characteristics, that is mappability. So cytoplasm genes, nuclear genes can be easily mapped, but cytoplasmic genes are difficult to map. So these are very difficult to map. Next is non-Mendelian segregation. You know what is Mendelian segregation. Now here we see non-Mendelian segregation. So in cytoplasmic inheritance, the segregation in cytoplasmic genes, the segregation which occurs is different from Mendelian. So here we see non-Mendelian segregation. We also see somatic segregation. Characters governed by cytoplasmic genes usually exhibit segregation in somatic tissues. Such as leaf variegation. Moving on. Here we can also see infection-like transmission. infection like Cytoplasmic traits in some organism exhibit infection-like transmission. So, in some organism, cytoplasmic genes exhibit this infection-like transmission. They are associated with parasites, symbionts, viruses present in cytoplasm. Parasites, viruses, symbionts present in cytoplasm. Now, next one is, it is governed by plasma genes. So true cases of cytoplasmic inheritance are covered by chloroplast or mitochondrial DNA. Here we can also see transfer of nuclear genes through back cross. Transfer of nuclear genes through back cross. Here the lines produced this way are alloplasmic. Not autoplasmic but alloplasmic. So I hope you understand this. Now moving on to the next topic of this session. Here we will discuss sex influenced, sex linked and sex limited characters. So first of all, what is sex influenced characters? These have been asked in previous years. Sex influenced characters. So these are autosomal genes. That is any chromosome other than sex chromosome present in both male and female whose phenotype expression is difficult in different series. Here the phenotypic expression of these genes is different in different series. In such a way they act as dominant in one sex, different in different series. In such a way so that they become dominant in one sex and recessive in other sex. In a pair of allele, one seems to be dominant in male while one in female. Suppose one character, for example, let the character be pattern baldness. So this is dominant in males. You can easily see this in males, but it is recessive in females, so we don't see pattern blindness in female. Another example can be for horn in ships. So this is what sex influenced characters are. Now moving on, what are sex limited characters? Second is sex limited characters. These are autosomal genes whose phenotypic expression is limited to one sex only. Autosomal genes whose phenotypic expression is limited to one sex only. Their phenotypic expression is influenced by sex hormones, and it is influenced by sex hormones. The sex limited genes are mainly responsible for secondary sexual characters, and these sex limited characters these are responsible for secondary sexual characters in cattle, human beings, etc. And for example, you can see that milk production in cattle, beard development in human beings. So these are sex limited. They are limited to one sex only, and here we can see the development of secondary sexual characters. Now moving on to the next topic of this session, that is sex linked characters. sex linked characters. It is trait in which a gene is located on sex chromosome. It is a trait in which gene is located in sex chromosomes. In humans, the term generally refers to traits that are influenced by genes on X chromosome. In humans, these are mainly from the genes that are influenced by X chromosomes. This is because X chromosome is large and contains many more genes than Y chromosome, because X chromosome is large and contains more chromosome than Y genes. And Y chromosome is smaller than X chromosome. Example, we can see hemophilia, red-green color blindness, etc. So this was about sex-linked characters. I hope you understand all the three. So that's all for today. For any queries, do comment. If you like it, please press the like button. Do keep making notes, keep value adding to your notes. I tell in every lecture the notes are going to my career Brahmas. Every question will be directly from the topics I am teaching here. Most of the questions, almost more than 90% questions will be directly from the topics I am teaching here. Do share and subscribe. So do share and subscribe, like for any queries, comment. That's all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.